Hi, this is Hart, and we all have different hobbies, different things that we do, and different things that we collect. And besides art and collecting a bunch of different hobbies, I figured today that I would share another thing I collect, and that would be brooches. And I collect all different kinds of brooches. I don't know what compels me to buy them or walk by them. And there are so many different kinds, and I do look fondly on them. It's something that it's hard for me to pass up if I see a whole batch of them. Like if I was to see a box like this, I would get super excited and have to flip through it. And so let me just share with you my personal collection. And I do keep some of them pinned on the top of this cute little box. Isn't that cute? This is my favorite one. I'll come back to this at the end of the video. And then I've got these few attached. Like the grapes remind me of a place I stayed. Hart reminds me of my last name. The way this flower is done, it's done on like a felt feeling thing. And it's cross-stitched, which is a skill I don't have, but I absolutely love. And then this, like I said, I'll come back to that at the end. I would love to know from you guys what your favorites are and why you chose them. I love pearls. Not typically so big on gold. I'm more of a silver person, but I love the rhinestones and how this sparkles. I certainly would wear this with a scarf. I kept this one on its card because my dad's a Scotsman, was a Scotsman, and so this is his clan, Clan MacGregor, and I just like these together, and so yeah, that's together. I love flowers in general and think that just dresses up a dress, and so that would go there. Butterflies are absolutely one of my favorite things in a brooch. I used to have a whole bunch of butterfly brooches. Now I don't have as many because I've gifted a lot of them away. Clowns creep a lot of people out, so I won't keep that up there. I just thought that was a beautiful piece. So well done. I mean, look how big that is and beautiful that is. This I just find as stunning. It's on my list of things to repair because I want to put something down at the bottom there and treat it more like something, I don't know, but one of the pieces fell off. It's on my to-do list. Love the look of a leaf. Starfish, if I'm doing like a beach scarf. Again, the wine, I just think pearls, no matter what, is just absolutely beautiful. Don't know what compelled me to do this one, but I love steampunk. Maybe it's the keys. Love the color combination in this one and the way that it's not gold, but it has character. It's got like the pinks and the purples and the beautiful. Here's another one that's super simple, and I've never worn it once because I want to embellish it with something different. So I will be adding to this one somewhere. Again, with the pearls and the leaf shape. Love that. This one has a dangle on it. It has little keys. I mean, it's a very simple brooch, but love the weight of it. Love the character of it. It just looks like it should go on, you know, I don't know. I have, again, this is one of the ones I haven't worn, but I absolutely fell in love with it when I saw it. And so one of these days, I think it's going to go on the cover of a book. Again, this one, I just absolutely love this one. I just wish the pearls didn't look this way. There's something about the pearls I don't like, but I love the structure of the brooch itself. Again, a leaf with the shiny. Love that. A leaf with the shiny. You can tell I have a little bit of a theme with the leaves and the shiny. This one, a lotus blossom, makes me think of yoga. This one makes me think of leaves and shiny. Just love that shape. You can see that I love the flower look as well, and these rubies, and just magnificent on a brooch. I'm sure it's not real. It's just stuff I've picked up at different places. Again, this one is one I plan to embellish, just hasn't happened yet. Another one I plan to embellish, but it hasn't happened yet. I love the way this one, I mean, this is a brooch, but also has a little thing that you can dangle on a necklace. So it can be dual purpose. But instead of dangling it on a necklace, I was actually thinking it would be fun to do it the opposite and have something dangling down. Again, something I want to repair one day. But oh, look at this. Isn't this just a happy flower? And for the love of dragonflies and butterflies. Just love those. Another leaf. I'm a simple person when it comes to all the leaves, but look at these. I mean, I should go a little faster because you guys are not all brooch people, but I shared my hats with you one time and thought you might enjoy it. So now I'm sharing my brooches. I have no idea why this one ended up being chosen. It's just, there's something about the way the shape is. I like the way the light hits it. And so in a way, it makes me want to paint. Isn't that weird? But it does. It makes me want to paint. It makes me try to figure out how to make metal look like it's three-dimensional when I'm painting. This mask is just fabulous for Mardi Gras with whatever you're wearing. Doesn't matter what it is. This is just gorgeous. Look at the color of the stone in this one. That's what sold me on this one. Not even so much the shape, but the stone. Another just beautiful, again, feels like a leaf shape to me. I like the way it flows. This one makes me feel like I'm a princess. Doesn't that just look like a little princess? I'm thinking of making a first birthday card that includes this for my youngest grandchild because it's just cool. Not that she's going to wear it, but you know what I mean. And then this is just that classic flower look that I like. I love the show It's a Wonderful Life. And so when it says, I love you to the moon and back, I have a weakness for moons in general for a lot of different reasons. But when I see something like this, it makes me think of, I love you to the moon and back. Lulu's petals. And look at how pretty this flower is. I love the dimension of brooches. Yes, yes, I just love my brooches. Look at how funny this is. Tell me this just doesn't make you happy when you see this little guy. He does, and it's dimensional too, so it looks good in every direction. I love scarves. Scarves are another thing I collect. Again, this one is not necessarily something I'm going to wear. It's just something where I study how metal reflects light with different bends. This simple green one is good for actually looping something through. This pretzel shaped one, I just like this, the way light hits it. This one looks very ceremonial to me. The heart makes me, H-A-R-P, makes me think of weddings. Don't look at my fingers. Ugh, isn't that stunning? That one just looks like it goes on a fancy outfit. I'm sure I've worn it with some fancy outfits. Again, my staple love of butterflies. Butterflies and gems. I mean, I think there's nothing that looks bad when you put them together. Again, my staple love of flowers. And you can tell I like when things dangle off. And then some basics when you're looking for something simple that serves a purpose on your brooch. This one reminds me of the moon, the way that it dangles. And it's, you know, it's a simple one. So this one hasn't been worn. I haven't worn this one. I bought it from an estate. Not sure. Oh, it goes this way. Thank you. I was like, why are they always backwards? I bought it from an estate, but I just like the way it has the color where it's not perfectly gold. It's not bronze. I'm not sure what that metal is, but it is cool. Here's another one where I just love the shape of the leaves. It's tiny but fabulous. Yes, I get excited. Look at the way the light hits on this one. Isn't that gorgeous? A simple one. This is when I don't need anything fancy. I'm just looking for a brooch to top it off. I don't wear a lot of jewelry. I don't always wear brooches, but if I'm more likely to wear a brooch than earrings. There's another one. Look at how cool this flower came out. I'm a paper crafter, and so this one's made out of clay and just absolutely beautifully done. Look at that. Gorgeously done. And you just want to touch it when you... There. Here's a basic one, like if you're wearing an outfit and you want your brooch to be understated. I mean, I know it's very blingy, but it's not huge. It's a simple brooch, and personally... On this one, I like to wear it in a linear form. You know, maybe it's just because I like that look. Sometimes at an angle, but like that one. Look at this. Tell me you don't love it. And it has a dangle. It's just a happy brooch. Here's a 4-leaf clover. One day this is going to go to my oldest daughter. That is her favorite thing, is 4-leaf clovers. You know, I don't know why I wait to give things. Why don't I just make her a card and put it on the card? That would be a cool thing to do. And for the love of butterflies, look how cool this tiny one is with the tiny rose. Oh, don't be dropping them, woman. Look. Bling and movement. Very tiny, simple brooch. Bling and movement again. This one can be worn a bunch of different ways, but I actually want to add to it. I want to add something right in the middle. I don't know what was originally here, if anything, but I feel like it needs something right in the middle. This one, I wish I knew what it said, so I can't wear it until I do. Oh, doesn't this one just make you feel like royalty? This one does too. Now, I'll come back to this in a minute. And then these, tell me that's not absolutely stunning. Yes, yes, I love brooches. I'm now showing you two because I'm at the bottom and I feel like I've talked your ear off on and on as I oogle these things. And for those of you who are not brooch people, you're looking at me going, why, why? Okay, for the love of clocks, tell me this isn't freaking awesome. No, it's not working, but wouldn't it be cool if it was? And this is just proof I'm a little cuckoo. Look at how simple this one is. This is another one of those kilt style brooches. I don't know if you can even call it that. I don't know what the herringbone, no, it's not even a herringbone pattern. I don't know what the pattern represents on it either, but it's cool. I've not worn that. It's just, I love that. I like how this one has just one little ball that pops up like that. Isn't that beautiful? This one, I've never worn it because for some reason, every time I put it on, it just, I don't know, for some reason, it just doesn't accent whatever it is I wear it with. So maybe this is one of the ones that I give to someone else who might want to use it with something. I think it would be great as a scarf brooch. That's why I bought it, but it just never makes its way. For the love of cute cats, that's during Halloween kind of stuff. This one is a dragon, and it represents Japan and China for me. That's what I'm thinking when I wear outfits that, you know, give me that sensation, and I need a brooch for it. This one I think of during the holidays, how cute that one is. And the red and green, him with something over his shoulder. Isn't it cute? Another one that is, you know, the basic flowy, feels like wheat. Just looks like a fall style brooch to go on a jacket. This one I think is magnificent. It's another one that just feels like royalty brooch. I just love the way that looks. And it does have that hint of a heart feel in the shaping. I love the rose. The rose makes me think of my grandmother. This butterfly makes me want to paint. Why? Because I can never get the wings perfect, and this is the way I can do a butterfly where the wings don't have to be perfect. Another of my leaf favorite style things. This one is a bird and a nest. It's just too gold for me to wear. I just don't do that. So I'm thinking of actually inking this one down a little bit. This one, again, feels like royalty, looks fabulous with a scarf. I love this kind of silver look. It's not over the top. It's very basic, very sweet. And it's a good size, too. It holds a heavy scarf if you're in the deep of winter. Not that Florida really gets the deep of winter. Here's another simple pretty. This one is gorgeous over the holidays with the little ribbon. It's tiny. It's a lovely one for a delicate look. This one I said to myself I'm going to embellish one day. And then look at this one with the fun stones, the way that was made. Isn't that fun? I mean, I thought that, I think it's called tiger or something, but yeah. I like it with the rough stones too. I think that's cool. Now, let me talk about these for a minute. So this is a pair of earrings. When I was little, I always swore to myself I was going to collect these. I mean, I don't necessarily, but I do have about 7 or 8 different kinds of cameos over the years. And I just love them. Aren't they beautiful? Just absolutely beautiful. On the earrings, I love when the cameos actually face themselves versus both facing the same way. That's why I only have one set of earrings like that. Now on this one, you'll notice the way the necklace is done. I said I was going to come back to this because I love cameos so much. They're actually facing away from each other, and this brooch set, both of them have a pin to it with the chain in the middle. Absolutely my number one favorite. So yep, that's oops, I left a butterfly. That is my collection. I just wanted to share, and I would love to hear in your comments below, regardless of who you are and whether or not you even normally watch my channel, I like to hear what other people's collections are. So please share it with me down in the comments below. Take care.